Ashoka was one of the greatest rulers known to the history. After his accession to the throne, Ashoka fought only one major war known as the Kalinga War. He is the greatest of the Mauryan rulers. The empire of Ashoka was so large that different parts of the empire was ruled differently. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will be talking about Chandragupta Maurya, Ashoka, Kalinga War, impact of the Kalinga War, and many more things in detail. So, if you are interested in such videos, you can subscribe to my channel, and if you are interested in this part, just keep watching. The Maurya dynasty was founded by Chandragupta Maurya, who belongs to some ordinary family. Dynasty means when members of same family become ruler one after another, the family is called as dynasty. Chandragupta was supported by a wise man named as Chanakya or Kautilya. With the help of Chanakya, Chandragupta overthrew the Nandas and established the rule of Maurya dynasty. He thus built up a vast empire. The Maurya organized an elaborate system of administration. We know about it from the account of Megasthenes and Arthashastra of Kautilya. Arthashastra is a book where Chanakya's ideas are written down, and Megasthenes was a Greek ambassador sent to the court of Chandragupta Maurya. The empire was divided into many provinces, and each of the provinces was placed under a prince who was a part of the dynasty. The provinces were further divided into smaller units. Pataliputra, Kaushambi, Ujjain, and Taxila were the most important cities. Pataliputra was the capital of the Maurya. The administration of Pataliputra was carried on by 6 committees, and each committee consists of 5 members in itself. The most striking features of the Chandragupta Maurya administration is maintenance of huge army. There were officials which were appointed to collect taxes from farmer, trader, and many more. Officials were also punished if found disobeying the ruler's order. Spies kept a watch on the officials. They also tried to control roads and rivers which were important for transport, and as a result they collect taxes also. Chandragupta Maurya was succeeded by Bindusara, whose reign is important for continued links with the Greek princes. His son Ashoka is greatest of all the Mauryan rulers. According to this tradition, he was so cruel in his early life that he killed his 99 brothers to get the throne. But this statement can be wrong because it is based on a legend. Ashoka was the first ruler who tried to take his message to the people through inscription. The inscriptions were in Prakrit and were written in Brahmi script. The inscription throw light on the career of Ashoka, his external and domestic policies, and the extent of his empire. His inscriptions were found in India, Nepal, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. He is the first Indian king to speak directly to the people through his inscription, which carry royal orders. Ashoka fought a war to conquer Kalinga, which was the ancient name of coastal Orissa. Accordingly, 100,000 peoples were killed, many were taken as prisoners. Ashoka was so much terrified when he saw violence and bloodshed that he decided not to fight any more war with anyone. He is the only king in the history who gave up the conquest even after winning a war. As a result, Ashoka was converted to Buddhism after the Kalinga War and decided to observe Dhamma and teach others about it as well. Dhamma is a Prakrit word for the Sanskrit term Dharma. Ashoka's Dharma does not involve worship of God or performance of sacrifice. He was very much inspired by the teachings of Buddha. In his kingdoms, animals were sacrificed, slaves and servants were ill treated. There were so many problems in family as well as among neighbors. Ashoka thought that it is his responsibility to solve such problem. As a result, he appointed officials known as the Dhamma Mahamatta who went from place to place teaching people about Dhamma. Ashoka taught people to live and let live. His messages were inscribed on rocks and pillars, instructing his official to read his message to those who could not read this. He spread his ideas in other lands as well, such as Syria, Egypt, Greece, and Sri Lanka. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, wrote his edicts, that is, instruction, still speak to us in a language we can understand and we can still learn much from them. Ashoka has a number of achievements to his credit. He was a great missionary ruler in the history of ancient world. He worked with great zeal and devotion. His policy of peace, non-aggression and cultural conquest made him important in history. He also asked his successor to give up the policy of conquest and aggression, which was opposite to the advice of Kautilya. However, his policy did not make any lasting impression on his viceroys who declared themselves independent rulers of the areas.